Patch 25.21 is now out, and Kaisa got a pretty nice indirect buff with the Dblade Change. It lost a 3% lifesteal, but it was replaced by some omnivamp, which will now heal you based on your damage dealt. Now, why is this change a buff? Well, let me explain. The biggest issue with old Dblade is that Kaisa can't really fully abuse lifesteal like some ADCs, since lifesteal only works on auto attacks, on hit abilities, and on hit items, which means that it does not work on Kaisa passive, Q, and W, and only works on the auto attacks, Kraken Seer, Rage Blade, and Nasher, since they apply on hit damage. Which means that overall, before you get Nasher, you don't get much value from lifesteal, but now with the new Dblade, all your damage will count, both on champions and minions. That's important because remember that Kaisa Q does double the damage to minions under 35% HP, and yes, it does count. So as you can see, this is a pretty clear buff. Now how big is the buff? Well, let's look at some numbers. Let's start at level 3 with something that everyone does, which is killing the 3 melee minions with 1 Q. Before, with old Dblade, this would give you 0 healing since Q does not work with lifesteal, but now with the new Dblade, it will give you around 3 HP back. Now it doesn't sound like a lot, but remember that that's 1 Q over the entire lane phase. This will have an impact, and it should make difficult poke matchup like Karma for example a bit easier. Next up, let's go at level 11 with Kraken Seer and Rage Blade and do a simple burst combo with auto attacks, Q, W, and passive. Before, this would give you around 28 HP of lifesteal. Now it gives you around 46 HP, so an increase of 18, after using all your abilities. Which is not the biggest change, but it's still more sustained in combat, so nice. And finally, for the last test, let's get Nasher, Deadcap, and a fully stacked Bloodline. And here for both clips, Kaisa starts at 134 HP. As you can see, even if there's a 4-second difference between both, it's still pretty close. So again, in a team fight, even though you get more sustain, which is nice, it's not the biggest change. Where this buff has its biggest impact is really during the lane, in a difficult poke matchup. So there we go, overall a more comfortable laning phase and just more healing in the mid to late game. So yeah, pretty decent buff. Next up, some ADCs are getting changed, with the biggest one going to Yunara, which is getting an overall buff to her W based in ultimate form with just more base damage, and second, she's also getting more mobility with her E. So overall, this should make her a bit more scary in lane because of her W poke being stronger, and in mid game because of her enhanced mobility. So although I don't think that this will make her OP, be careful this patch because she will be more annoying to deal with. Then Kalista is also getting an AD growth buff, which to be fair won't do much because this champion is really locked in pro play, and in solo queue, she should still be Kaisa's easiest matchup. Next up, Ezreal is getting the same buff with more AD per level. This buff is really only meant for late game, which means that it will not have a big impact in the lane or even in mid game, so it will remain a simple matchup for Kaisa. Finally, Kog'Maw is getting a Smolder with his Q passive attack speed going down. To be fair for Kaisa, this doesn't change anything, he's still really annoying to deal with. So yeah, except for Yunara and Dblade, this patch doesn't do much. This means that the matchup tier list for 25.21 is the same as for 25.20, with only Yunara going to the OK tier because of her big buff. As for build, since nothing has changed this patch, I won't cover them, but if you want to know how to build Kaisa in 25.21, you can check my season 3 guide that goes over everything. Alright, this should cover everything you need to know about this patch, and with that said, enjoy the gameplay and subscribe. Can't really do much more, I don't have vault. I didn't have ultimate. But big kill there. Big. Win. Whew. Dash, sadly. Nice try. Lux is coming. Yep. There you go. They committed all. Sad. Should we do this? Yeah, actually, just do it, yeah. Only Smolder is there, but I don't think their jungler is there. Clean. Hard, to be fair. I got it at least. There you go. Boom. We'll take that. Flash in a couple. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. I missed a couple W's there, but clean. Clean, clean, clean. We get a really good lead at the start of the game. We punish the Smolder for being alone. Prevent him from scaling, and there we go. Really, really nice game. The Braum was really, really good. But yeah, into a Smolder, especially when the locks start roaming or like the supports start roaming, you need to be more aggressive. Kaisa is extremely good in 1v1s, especially in lane when the support is gone. So don't be scared to fight, really. Because if you're passive into Smolder and you let him scale, you're gonna lose. You need to be aggressive. You need to take a lead into a Smolder. So there we go. Alright, good game. Super good game. Well, Oriana matchup is one of the hardest matchup there is, honestly. Not impossible, because it's not Master. Oriana becomes impossible in Master, Grandmaster, in my opinion, and Challenger too. Because at that point, they're really good, and it becomes almost impossible to just avoid the poke. So, yeah. Oof. Big, big, big. Alright, big. Good job, bot lane. But yeah, as you can see, like, the fact I'm still pretty healthy, I have my pots. That, after 4 minutes, just shows you, like, the big difference between playing Oriana in Diamond and Oriana in Masters. Because in Masters, it gets way harder. They are way better at landing their skill shots compared to Diamond. So that's the reason why I'm saying that it's a difficult matchup, but it's not impossible. Because technically, there are ways to play around it. If you are good enough, you can dodge. I still have my pod, by the way. I'm gonna use it now. Clean. In case she flashed. In case she flashed. That was not me missing. I just was making sure she couldn't Flash away. What the hell? What even was that? Come on, what are we doing there? Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad there. No way. Ah, unlucky there. With W. Alright, got myself a pretty nice kill. I'm fed, honestly. I'm strong. Just need to make my poke worth and not miss too many Ws. That's it. Simple. Nice. Just finish dragon, finish dragon, finish dragon. Fine. Nice. No way. There we go. Nice. Nice. Yeah, the Jhin Kaisa combo is so nice with AP Kaisa. Yeah, a bit ambitious there. Oh my gosh, wow! God damn, the ultimate to stop my dash. GG. But GG's. Nice. Really good game. Holy, that ultimate was incredible by Oriana. The reaction. Perfect reaction to prevent me from killing the MF. I killed it on second W, but still, wow. There we go. Clean. Overall clean. But yeah, I mean, to be totally fair, Wei, Oriana, Azir, I think. Yeah, Azir. And maybe Zerat are champions that you can play, are not impossible to deal with in Diamond, Platinum, Emerald, and so on, but they get harder and harder the higher you climb. Because the higher you climb, the more they will lend their skill shot, and the more poke you take.